Hello, everybody. I am going to do just a roundup here of what's happened so far with ULTY, ULTY. This is basically the weekly roundup. Of course, this will be the first one we've done, and there's actually been more than 1 week because we did have I think 2 days the week before, so this would be those 2 days and this last week. Of course, noting in case you haven't watched my previous videos, we do not have the data for February 29th. So any trades that were made that day, we do not have those. There was an upload error, according to Jay, when I had reached out to him, and so we don't have that, unfortunately. So this isn't the full picture, okay? So just know that up front, this is just any transactions after that date that are on here. So I have, since this is new, just on the left, obviously, we have the ticker. And then in column T, we have all of the money made or lost from all of the trades done for these so far, right through Friday. And then I have it broken down into what of that was short calls and what the total of that was synthetics. So and then we have the IV over here. The IV was requested before. I don't know why, but the NNOX IV does not come over here. I thought it was there before, but I could be wrong. And, sometimes these formulas and websites, I know right now I'm having an issue with it not bringing over the sector data because I thought some of you might want to see the sector, but it's not coming over. So I can't provide that here. But anyway, so we have the IV, and then we have the same ranking that I had on the other ones. It sort of ranks them from, best to worst as far as winners and losers. And then I went ahead and added a column. I guess I didn't put a header there, but I guess I missed color coding that top one up there, but then I put on there if these were still open or closed, right? Because we see the holdings, we see the winners on there and everything, but is it the same? Yeah, it's close enough for now. But we don't, take a look at those ones that were closed out and what they made. So this is going to have all of that data. So you can go, and then at the course of the top is going to be the summary. So that top line is going to be the sum of all these lines, and I put them at the top because the bottom is going to keep growing, and that way we can see them at the top here. And then of course, so you can see here that it's actually gonna look up for the grand total, and then it's going to return that data here. So this is a pivot. It is returning that data for this particular one. And then of course all of our trades are summing. And then here we have our total income or loss divided by, I just needed to make sure, okay, yeah, divided by P2, because I have all the outstanding shares over here and the historical for those that I'd showed before during our daily stuff here. So it is the total, like I said, income, profit or loss divided by the outstanding shares. So in this case, for the total trades, with the exception to day one, we are up 23 cents total. And then of course you can see short calls is broken down, that actually earned 31 cents, and your synthetics earned like negative 8 cents. And then let's see, and then of course over here I'm just telling you with the title summary of trades and then the pending or loss per share. So if we go down through here, I'm not going to read each one of those for time's sake. If y'all want me to next time, you just let me know. But if we look at like our top 5 over here, number 1 so far is Mara. Of course, it's still open. So it could change once we close that, right? But right now we have Mara. And then we have number 2 is Coin, which is closed. But I'm sorry. So number 1 was, in case you're listening, they got 54,000 so far. Coin had about 51,000, and then we have Clean Spark they got about, let's see, they're still open, 48,000. And then number 4 is the pharmaceutical company, which is still open at 28,000. And then number 5 is Riot, which is still open at about almost 27,000. If we want to look at our biggest losers, we just look at those in red there. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20. And so the biggest loser is, sorry about that, I am sitting in my car at lunch and it's getting hot. But if we look here at the biggest losers, we have so far MicroStrategy at negative 65,000. And then we have Gigabyte Cloud Technology at a negative 52,000. Groupon negative 33,000. And then we have SoundHound at a negative 28,000. As far as those that have closed, our number 1 would be Coin at the 51,000. And then we do have some other ones, and they're all positive. And then our biggest loser, which is actually negative, was DWAC at negative almost 16,000. So again, this is just sum up everything they've done so far. And this is, since we just have one ticker here, this is just one account, even though we know we have multiple underlying tickers here. This isn't too long unless y'all are wanting me to add some more things to this, and y'all just let me know, because this is the first time doing this. And it's going to be a little bit different, than we do for our single stock covered calls. So, but anyway, hope y'all are having a great week, and I'll talk with you later. Bye.